3, 2, 1. Greetings and welcome to another excellent World of Tanks video. I've been spending the morning working on ideas of how to combat the new Era 2 Wiesel because it's an absolute monster tank that disrupts the balance of the game like you would not believe. That thing just rules the roost. And I've seen stupid stuff, like I had a game where it was actually 7 Wiesels versus 7 Wiesels with 8 other tanks on each side. It was crazy. And I tried different combinations. Tried the 4211, tried my G.I. Joe Armadillo. I looked at the different armors and what have you. I was like, I don't know, man. Maybe the Warden has a chance. I mean, I've done okay in the Warden. Lost one game, won another one. I'm going to show you this one that I won. It's a really awesome game. Actually, take it back. I've won 2 Warden games. But in neither case was the Wiesel a dominant numbers tank. Like 1 on each side, which was, outrageous, but you could manage it to a degree. This was a exciting game for my team and also for my Warden because I had a good game, and I'm not the biggest medium tank guy in the world. I'm not a big proponent of playing mediums all the time. It's just that it's a good tank that I play. Like, okay, let me try this one. Another, basically a different tool in the arsenal. So let me show you this game, and you'll see what I'm talking about. Welcome to Erlenberg. So this is the 3rd game I played in my Warden today. Looking for anti-Wiesel answers, and it's okay. The Warden has pretty good armor, but not great. It's okay armor. And I did alright, only because I was able to get into a good groove and position over here along the 0 line. So it's one of those things that I'm trying things to do the best that I can, etc. And I did make an adjustment to add the fan in place of, I don't remember what I had it in. So I have literally ordered the code out of what I had. I also added anti-damage for my command. So just made a few minor adjustments. The guy who was here that I was looking at, and he disappeared. I don't remember what it was. That's why I made it. Over here there's a dock between rocket pod that fires shot after shot after shot. And then there's some nickel and dime, peek and poke fire stuff. So the Warden has better than average. I'm glad those didn't get me. That was I think it was Dock 6 feet down. But the Warden's got better than average speed, so it's a little quicker in and out, which seemed like something useful. Like I said, I'm not the biggest expert on medium things. That would be Brown, who would have more knowledge and ability. For me, it's kind of like I'm just trying to figure this out to the best of my ability. And I mean, I had good success here. I had good success in my other games with it. I don't think it's the ultimate answer, but it's one of the things that I realized, about the Wiesel. To be anti-Wiesel, you're going to have to get a platoon. You're going to have to maintain a pack like a wolf pack mentality. Stay relatively close to each other and operate as a group. About themselves. So I'm freelancing best my ability. But objectively, my 3 games of the Warden were all good. Even the first game that I lost, I got one-on-one against him, but I was beating crud. So I gauged to the very end before I was killed by Wiesel. The other 2 games, the Wiesel never really took effect. I mean, I went to go, and I was playing Wolfpack Junior with my own team, helping that guy, and I was able to help my team win that game. Here comes that Wiesel freak. How does it feel, baby? Oh yeah! There's a classic shorty I made of that kill. Check it out. The commentary is a little more exciting than the classic shorty, but here to show the context of the game. I'm trying to dig in there the best I can. We're slightly down, but we're doing good. It's one of those things where the feeling is that we're winning, even though the numbers weren't really supporting that. Now we're even. So we have a good position, things are going well, smoothly, and so it feels like we're winning, even though the numbers are really. Guess what? My armor is awesome against that tank or other non-lethal tanks. So that guy rolled up, drilled me, and I just, whatever, ran funny. So that was one of the reasons I chose the Warden, is because it does have some, good armor effect. You're going to have to be really awesome. Cross your fingers to get it. I was able to stand chain gun. Now that's a BMP2. And with that gun is completely infused to the Wiesel. Once I checked the gauge of lineup, I thought, it's a BMP2, but yeah, it's fine. The Warden is completely immune to BMP, without it. This would be the only thing that's really a problem. You don't have to shot building so I'm decided I'm just going to head to his base. I don't make it to his base because the game's over before I get there, but like I'm going to his base, I have to make him peaceful if he lives that long. So I thought this was a very successful game in the Warden against all those guys that I faced at Magog and the other guys, as well as the Wiesel. The Wiesel was an awesome kill. That's why I wanted to have this here. But by no means is the Warden a universal remedy. And there you go. This was the best game I had in the Warden, third place overall. But they only had either one or two, like that it wasn't great, and I was able to get the position of the people that didn't have the ability to make me start off. Now, as you can see in the garage, the Warden just, has a commanding presence, and it looks awesome in the garage. Especially, you get below the eye line. That tank looks fantastic, okay? And there's my 4 werewolves in the garage. So that's one of the things about the Warden, is it just looks cool. It looks like it's an awesome tank. And it's actually pretty darn good, in a strong medium tank presence. Now let's go check out the result. All right, here we are in the end of game result. Now, the commander is an 8-skill commander, because this thing is, you know, this monster that we're facing, the Wiesel, is just devastating. But as you can see, you know, I made 58,000, 6,500 commander points. I got 2 kills and 4,600 damage, which was fine. The block damage, 3,600, is due to the butt-kicking armor. So I've had 3 really good games against Wiesels of one or another. The one game that I lost, I got to 1-on-1, but I had a couple hundred hit points and that guy murdered me. So I lost the game. I was abused by the Wiesel at the very end, but I did survive long enough to give my team help. Okay, so even my bad game was a solid game. The other 2 were wins, and this one was the best of the bunch, where I was really the most useful, and well, that's why I got a 3rd place result. Medals, cool-headed, yeah, you saw me, that was fairly obvious. Knocked out crew and or modules, do more damage than your hit points, spot over 1,000 damage. Sharpshooter, hit an enemy, how many times? 10 or more times in a row without missing. If you say so. I mean, I did, tag guys. And Hand of God, take damage from 4 guys and survive. Second class, I can't complain. So, there you see it there. G. Wiesel, Duke. I think that pretty much explains the whole thing right there, okay? Wiesel, and Duke. Now, if you look here, it tells you, it's like, let's see, destroy Wiesel. I destroyed this Wiesel, which was fantastic. Didn't destroy him, or the Brennus. I didn't destroy this Monster Jaeger, or this 30B. But I did destroy this other Monster Jaeger. So, that was cool. Didn't destroy a 4211. Whatever. But it was a good game, and in my scientific testing, the Warden is doing pretty well. So if you have a Warden, try it out, make the adjustments. Let me show you my commander. It has just an unbelievably good looking presence. Alright, here's my commander setup for the Warden. Born Leader, Reload, Accuracy, Ramming. I'm sorry, that's Run and Gun. Binoculars for vision, Defensive Armor, Increased turret rotation, and that's for ramming. In the second game I played where I won, I was ram killed by a heavy tank, but we both killed each other. So I might have been able to survive that perhaps if I would have had anti-ramming damage. Who knows? We were both damaged. So it reminded me, hey stupid, check your ramming. I didn't have the ramming on the commander. I had fire prevention, but turns out my fire prevention for this tank is already like 10%. So here we are. Extra armor, duh. This is every medium and every heavy tank I own. It's expensive, like 800 grand. Buy it once, it works forever. This is reload. This is traction for rotation and also for speed. And then crew stuff, aim, reload, etc. Alright, fantastic. Does the same thing as enhanced reaction, aim, reload, etc. So as you can see, my gun accuracy here is a whopping, 0.28, which is why I was able to drill those guys and got that metal ribbon for that. Sorry. Got all that covered. Oh yeah, here's what we need to do. Turn rotation is almost 50, which is pretty good. So it's 6.3. that right? No, 6.6 on the reload. That's as good as it gets. It was like 6.7 something. But overall, you know, very good. The penetration of this gun, 400 plus, is really good. What we have here on the stats here. Silver earned 50% bonus. Regular tank XP. Commander is like what? 25%? Well, that's pretty good. You know, that is not bad. So, can't complain with that. Warden has always been a solid tank. I'm not a big medium tank guy, but the Wiesel, it has forced a new change in philosophy because it's just a rampaging monster. You're going to have help from your buddies. Now, that's why I wanted to have this game to show you what happens, give you an example. I talked to a guy in a game, and he was running a Brennus, and he got killed. And Brownie asked me, well, is the gun better or fire faster than the Brennus? I asked that guy since he ran the Brennus, and he said he thought it did. So he thought the gun was at least as good as the Brennus gun, or possibly better. Now, I don't own a Brennus. I can't tell you for sure. Okay? All I can do is pass along secondhand info that I did ask him the question, and he answered it to me, and I gave you his answer. Whatever that means. Brownie is a Brennus expert. I am not. I don't know jack about it. So if you know about the Brennus, well, hopefully this helps you. I just give you what I have, and I give you the explanation of how much info I have on it, good or bad. So, you know, great match for me. I had a great time playing it. It was really fun, especially killing that Wiesel. Trust me, once a Wiesel's killed you and you kill one, outstanding. You will appreciate it. So, quickie, you know, it's a quickie video. I got this out here. I'm publishing this today so you guys can see it. Cross your fingers, it helps you out. I don't know. I'm doing the best I can with this. I haven't gotten any more information. But again, I think Wolfpack mentality in a platoon is the way to go. Or if you're out there in a freelance, do like the other game that I did in my Warden, where I went behind the Wiesel on my team to assist him, even though we weren't in direct communications. My goal mentally was, I'm going behind this guy, help him. I helped him out. He ran into some dudes. We did well. We had other guys that came to help. So one of those things. Pack mentality seems to be helping because these things are just vicious. You'll see that yourself or have already seen it, what have you, before you see this video. So hope you enjoyed this. Hope this helps you out. If you've got friends who want info, spread the word to them if you would. Then they can check out my monstrous, no pun intended, amount of Halloween videos, because that's really my main goal. But I figured today was brand new, day one of the new Wiesel. I worked on this problem to the best of whatever I could do, and wanted to give you this information so you can do with it what you will. So I want to thank you guys for watching. Look forward to seeing you guys in another video. And as always, like and subscribe.